What's up, everybody? Benji Bruce here with BenjiBruce.com. And in this video, I just want to talk about two simple hacks, podcasting hacks, voice hacks, presentation hacks that you can use to actually improve engagement in general. These are really good in terms of just your voice. In fact, these are voice hacks. And so it's good for podcasting. And obviously, it's good for anything where you use your voice, podcasts and videos. Yeah, let's just get to it. So here's the thing. If you're going to keep people engaged, there's a couple things that you want to do. And these are probably just some very simple and really great tips because it comes from me. So, of course, it's great in terms of what it is you want to do to increase the engagement. So the first thing that I always tell everybody, especially when it comes to just presenting in general, is the first thing is feel what you want to be felt. So if you want people to feel excited, you need to feel excited. If you're telling a story and you want people to kind of feel sad, you need to feel sad. Not to the point where you're crying, but you get the point. And what you're doing is you are feeling what you want to be felt. So if I'm sitting here and I'm telling a story about our come up or whatever, I'm like, all right, my come up, and oh yeah, and I'm talking about, oh yeah, back in the day we were like poor or whatever. And so I could literally say, I could be like, yeah, back in the day we were poor, but I'm not feeling what I want to be felt. I'm just saying, yeah, we were poor. So I could just say, I could be like, look, yeah, well, it really sucked because we didn't really have too much money back in the day. In fact, I even remember our mom, she was like, she wouldn't eat at times. And at the time, like, we didn't even know that we were broke just because, like, you see the difference, you feel the difference. And so what you want to do whenever you're presenting, especially like on podcasting, whatever, you want to feel what you want people to feel. So that's the first hack. Like if you're excited or whatever, you got to get people to feel that, because you got to remember that people aren't going off of your words, they're going off of your energy. And so people are paying closer attention to your energy rather than what you're actually saying. And so people take their cue off of you. Ooh, I just rhymed. Oh yeah, Eminem, here I come. People are taking their cue off of you whenever you're presenting anything, whether it's a podcast, video. And so that's what you have to remember. The second tip is actually really simple in terms of the second tip, and that's just a matter of change the pace. And like literally just what I did there in terms of you're changing the pace of your wording, of your words. So maybe in the beginning, you're excited. You're like, hey, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. We're going to talk about this in the marketing, in marketing, in podcasts, blah, blah, blah. We're like, maybe you're fast or whatever at first, but then you change the pace. And so now all of a sudden you go, there's one thing that I want to show you. And so like in the beginning, you're talking normal, maybe you're talking fast, whatever, slow, but you change the pace of how you're talking. You can use silence. Silence really changes the pace because when you stop talking, people are really paying attention to what you're about to say next, especially when you do it like at the right moment. And this is something that I would do in my presentations as an entertainer. So right before, like I had this routine where I would do like this motivational thing with a mind reading thing. And right before I was about to do it, I would pause. And so imagine for 50 minutes, so I'm doing a 60-minute show, but for 50 minutes, I'm doing all this upbeat stuff, mostly upbeat or whatever. And then all of a sudden towards the end, like I'm about to do my final thing. And at the very end, I'm sitting there, yeah, you're thinking of this, you're thinking of that, you're thinking of this. All right, thank everyone, give them a hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. And at this point, I would do something, I'd be like, so I got one final thing. And like I would do that. I would pause like that, like as if I'm in deep thought, right? I'm like, and one final thing, and it changes the mood in the whole environment. So you want to do that when you're doing your podcast and your videos and all that. You need to know when to change the pace of your voice in terms of how it is you're talking. There are like no rules in terms of when you're changing the pace. I'd probably say that the best guideline is feel what you want to have people feel, and that is going to dictate how you change the pace of what it is you're saying. So if I'm sitting there and I'm talking about something, I don't know, some personal development, you got to learn how to focus or whatever, I'm talking about that, and then all of a sudden it goes into like a sad story, well, now I'm naturally going to change my tone. I'm going to change the pace of how I talk. And so that's ultimately what you're really doing in terms of your voice hacks and everything. If you just do those 2 hacks, you will naturally keep people more engaged. You'll just keep people more engaged just because you're like, listen to me, sons. Listen, please, please, please. Okay, maybe not like that, but you get the point. You change the pace, and then you feel what you want to have them feel. Feel what you want to be felt. And you see the pause right there? You see how you just paid attention like that? That's what I'm talking about. You change the pace. Everyone, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe, BenjiBruce.com. I will see you guys later.